Tello. What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by the Gadget Inspector channel. Man, I really appreciate that. We're just gonna keep bringing you more drone and gadget videos, so stay tuned. Now, if you're not currently a subscriber, please consider doing so. Click that subscribe button down below. Also, click that notification bell. I'm trying to put together a notification squad, and I got something really special planned for those of you that are first to comment on my videos. So consider doing that as well.
All right.
I found a Bluetooth controller that actually works with Apple devices. So what that means is those of us that have Apple phones and iPads, we're gonna be able to fly our Tello drones with physical sticks.
All right.
So let's jump right into this thing and check out this controller.
The Gadget Inspector.
Yeah, I know it's bright. You gotta put on sunglasses just to use this. But I got the bright glossy blue one because it was $29.99 versus $34 and $39.99 for the other colors. Why they're more expensive, I don't know. Probably because this one maybe didn't sell as well because of the crazy color. Just a quick parenthetical insertion here. I originally bought a GameSir T1S and it does not work with Apple devices. Apple devices only pair with controllers that have the MFI certification. And MFI just stands for made for iPhone or iPad. Y'all know how Apple is. The controller Ryze recommends on their website is 80 bones. They are crazy. All right, let me show you how to pair it with your iPhone and then we'll go fly. Now, I've already tested this out and I didn't notice any latency, but that was just around the house. I'm curious to see how it does outside at some distance. 2 AAA batteries are included and it's advertised to get you 40 hours of use. And if you look at it, I don't see really much difference from an Xbox controller. It's pretty much the same thing, aesthetically at least. You've got your trigger buttons here, 2 control sticks. You've got your multi-directional pad here and your buttons. There's a pause button and there's the Bluetooth button. And here is the power button here. Okay, so let's power it on. And you'll see the 4 LEDs flashing here. Next thing you're gonna need to do is press and hold the Bluetooth button for 3 seconds. Okay, now the red lights start to flash quickly. Go into your Bluetooth settings and you're gonna look for the Madcatz signal. Go ahead and connect. And you'll see the indicator light there showing that you're paired up, but it's going to go out. Once it goes out, it's out. But the controller is still on. That kind of confused me for a little bit, but the controller is definitely on. Okay, so we're connected. Really easy as that. Now you only have to pair the controller to your phone 1 time. So every time now that you turn on the controller, it's going to automatically pair with your phone. Okay, now we're going to get it connected to the Tello. Actually, what's happening is it's going to connect to the Tello app. So let's go ahead and power on the Tello. And we are connected. You see we have a feed now. Okay, now notice this. Okay, notice next to the Wi-Fi cone there, you see the Bluetooth signal is now solid. That indicates that you're now paired up with the controller. All right, now go into your settings, go to Bluetooth joystick settings, and then go to game controller diagram. This is going to give you the mapping of the buttons and all that they do. So as you can see here, you can do everything from taking photos and videos right from here, R1 and L1, R1, L1. You can do flips and you can do your auto takeoff and auto land all from the controller. Okay, I think we're all up to speed now, so let's get on outside and see how this thing works. Okay, we are all paired up and ready to go. Getting the app warmed up here. All right, we've got our live feed. Okay, now I want to make sure I explain something. So I think I might have mentioned this before, but anyway, let's go through it one more time. So the Bluetooth connection between the phone and the controller is not what's actually controlling the Tello. The app is controlling the Tello via Wi-Fi, and I believe it's just the standard 2.4 gigahertz. This connection right here is just so that the controller can actually control the app. Okay, so I'm saying that because I don't want anybody to have the misconception that you're going to get more range or distance by having this controller. You're going to get the same exact range as you would if you only flew with the phone. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture. There you go. So you saw the shutter, and then I'm going to start the video. Okay, our video has started. And to do our auto takeoff, it's going to be the lower right trigger and Y. Excellent. Tello is in the air. Okay. Start that recording again. Alright. So the one thing I want to test is latency. There shouldn't be much. Excuse me. There shouldn't be much, but we're going to test it. Alright. So let's pitch forward. Stop. Okay, pretty good. Pitch left. Right, okay, there is a little bit of a lag. Just a little bit. Let me show you my hands. See that? There is some lag, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's see how it does when we fly it out. Okay, pretty responsive. And we're doing kind of a range test here. Now, to the other end of the yard there is about, I think it's about 80, I want to say it's about 100 feet or so. I'll put up on the screen what it is exactly. I actually measured it with an app that uses the GPS location to give you distance. Yeah, it's flying just fine. Definitely more, gives me the ability to maneuver more easily. So yeah, if you're looking for a more tactile experience, get you one of these controllers. Get yourself one of these controllers. I'll put the product link in the description box. Like I mentioned before, you don't have to get the glossy blue, but they have a black one and a red one and a white one, but they're just a little bit more expensive. Okay, now you know what? It seems like it lags more when it's close to me. Let me take it out. Let me see what happens. Right? Nope, it's doing it there too. Okay, so you're going to have a little bit of a lag. It's not too bad though. Okay, here's the other thing I want to show you. You can do flips right from the controller. So I think it's the left upper trigger. Nope, it's the left bottom trigger and a D-pad direction. So that's the right. That's to the left. Forward. And back. And it's doing a weird yaw afterwards. I don't know why. But yeah, you can do flips from the controller as well. So yeah, man. I like it. I think it works darn well. So you've got the incredible stability of the Tello. Now you've got physical sticks. And, you know, I saw a couple reviewers mention that the range was only 30 feet. Well, that's not true. Now the website Ryze is saying that you're going to get 100 meters. Now I obviously don't believe that. But that right there is at least 30 meters right there. Which again is about 100 feet. So range is pretty decent. And honestly, how far would you fly something this small? I mean, I think you're asking for it to fly away, or you're asking to lose it when you know, I understand people wanting to fly high. How high does it go? How far does it go? I get that. But when it's something this small, you're kind of asking to lose it. You know, it's so small. The key is to keep your quad in your visual line of sight anyway. And the further away it gets, you can't see it. So the area that you've seen me fly, I think for me personally, that's far enough. It's far enough. And you can see I'm not having any dropouts in control. My feed, let's see what the feed looks like. I still have a good feed. Everything is working as it should. Everything is working as it should. Woo, okay. That's a great comment. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and land this thing. So like I said, you can do auto land as well. So auto land is just going to be the lower right trigger and the Y button. And here it comes. Okay, so that's it, man. That wraps up part 3 in my series specifically on the Tello, where I'm doing a full review. So if you missed the first 2 parts, make sure you go back and watch those. Part 1, I'm just doing an overview and setup, unboxing. Part 2, we did the full-fledged flight test, went through all the features and functions. And then here we're looking at range and the Bluetooth controller. Overall, I think the controller works well. There was some latency, so you're going to have a little bit of lag, but honestly, it did not affect my flying. You saw me flying, doing circuits around the backyard here. Didn't really affect me at all, and I love the fact that you can pretty much do everything except for the automated features right from the controller. You can do flips, you can do your auto takeoff, auto land, and you can take pictures and record video right from here. So I think it's well worth it. Now, if you're looking for a long range flyer, don't get this. If you're looking for something that, is going to fly out a long distance, that's just not what this is for. Get one of DJI's products with GPS, the Spark. That would be a good option if you're looking for something small. I would say get that, but if that's what you're looking for in this, you'll be highly disappointed. But if you're looking for an extremely stable small quadcopter that can be flown indoors and outdoors, takes amazing pictures, this is it. And I think it's good for beginners as well. So, but anyway, you can watch my part 2 for my full thoughts, my pros and cons. All right. Thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate that. If you like this video, hit me with a like. If you're not a subscriber, once again, please consider subscribing to the Gadget Inspector channel. I got a bunch of great stuff coming, so if you'd like to join us here, I would love to have you. And if you know anybody that might be interested, share the video with them. And until next time, be good to somebody. I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.